Fall is in the air, and that means it is apple tasting time across the state. But imagine biting into 500 apples a day, every day. It is the life of David Bedford. He's one of the creators of the Honeycrisp apple. And this week's Finding Minnesota, John Lauritsen takes us to Chanhassen and shows us how David's unique job is something he can truly sink his teeth into.
That's not the one.
There's good and bad with every job. And David Bedford knows when he goes to work.
Oh boy, that's definitely not what we're looking for.
One bad apple really can spoil the bunch.
This is a lot of apples for a kid that didn't even like apples as a youngster.
David grew up in North Carolina, far away from the cool and crisp of Minnesota autumns. But 39 years ago, he became an apple breeder for the U of M. And with that, he agreed to put his taste buds on the line every day.
I have to eat 500 apples a day, so of course there's a lot of spitting involved. This is a nice enough apple, has a decent texture, not too bad a flavor, but I have to say it's not exciting.
Exciting is what led David's team to the discovery of the super apples, Honeycrisp, Sweet Tango, and First Kiss. They all made their first impressions on David's palate in this very orchard.
We're looking for that 1 in 10,000 apples that makes us stop and say, wow, what was that?
And he's not exaggerating, armed with only his taste buds and his test kit. He plucks apples from trees that have been growing for 6 or 7 years, just waiting for this moment of truth.
By the way, I'll always eat at least 3 to 5 apples from a tree before I make a decision about it.
Just like people, no two trees are alike. The Horticultural Center will take pollen from one tree and add it to the flowers of another. New apples produce new seeds, which are in turn planted and given a chance to become the next Honeycrisp.
We have 20,000 different lottery tickets here waiting to be opened.
But the truth is, out of all these trees, only about 1/2% make it through.
Another one bites the dust.
Bees are everywhere, but are usually not a problem. But birds, and especially hail, can impact the crop. David can go days without finding a good one.
I'm afraid it's another strikeout. This one's going to have to be discarded.
It's like a tale of two trees.
That's what we're looking for.
The winners get a blue ribbon. The losers get orange spray paint, meaning they'll be removed and composted.
And that's the end of it.
It's meticulous, but every fall, thousands take a bite out of the next big thing.
It is good eating, good for you, and it's reasonable, they're fresh.
At his core, David really does love his job.
That's actually a pretty good one.
But after 8 hours of this, apple juice, apple pie, and apple sauce are definitely off limits.
The first couple hundred are fun, and after that it becomes real work. And by the time you get up to 500, your mouth is usually on fire and you're happy to take a break. So yes, I love them, but I have a limit to my love.
John Lauritsen.
I'll be looking for you next year, my friend.
WCCO 4 News.
David will taste apples from the beginning of August through October. After that, he won't eat apples for 3 months, he says, and he says that milk and baking soda help to get his taste buds back on track. The University of Minnesota apple breeding program is one of the best in the world. 27 commercial varieties have been developed there. Wow.
Wow.